One evening, two angels sent by God arrive in the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah to assess the extent of their wickedness. At the gates of Sodom, Lot, a righteous man who had chosen to live among the city's wicked people, immediately recognizes their divine nature. Without hesitation, he extends a welcoming hand, offering them a place to stay. Lot's hospitality is not just an act of kindness, but also a significant display of biblical virtue. In a world where the stranger is often unwelcome, Lot exemplifies the importance of offering refuge and kindness to those in need. It is in these moments of hospitality that God's presence is often made known. However, the depravity of Sodom quickly becomes apparent. The men of the city, described as wicked to the core, surround Lot's house and demand that he turn over the angels so they can engage in perverted acts. This scene exemplifies the depravity that has become rampant in the cities, reflecting the utter disregard for morality and decency. The city's wickedness is so profound that even Lot's desperate offer to protect his guests at the cost of his own daughters was rejected. This reveals the moral rot at the heart of Sodom. The text paints a bleak picture. Sodom and Gomorrah have become symbols of extreme misconduct and immorality, particularly in their abuse of the vulnerable and disregard for human dignity. In response to the escalating wickedness, God delivers judgment. The angels warn Lot and his family to leave Sodom at once, for the city's destruction is imminent. When they hesitated, the men led them safely out of the city, warning them not to look back. Then the divine judgment begins to unfold. The cities were reduced to ash. The land is consumed in a fiery inferno, marking the end of Sodom and Gomorrah. This cataclysmic event is not just a story of destruction, it is a demonstration of God's righteous justice in the face of overwhelming wickedness. The severity of the judgment reflects the gravity of the misconduct within these cities, and it serves as a stark warning for all who would abandon the path of righteousness. As the family escapes, Lot's wife, perhaps overcome with sorrow, disbelief, or a longing for the life she is leaving behind, looks back toward the city. In that moment of disobedience, she is turned into a pillar of salt, a tragic consequence of failing to fully trust in God's plan. The fate of Lot's wife illustrates the dangers of looking back at past choices or holding on to the past, rather than trusting in the future. Her transformation into salt becomes a powerful symbol, a warning about the dangers of nostalgia and disobedience. The act of looking back signifies a reluctance to embrace the future that God is offering and a failure to trust in His providence. Her fate serves as a timeless lesson. Looking back can prevent us from moving forward with our lives. In the aftermath of the destruction, Lot and his daughters find themselves in a cave, isolated and vulnerable. Fearing that the family line might die out, the daughters take drastic measures, deciding to copulate with their father. From this union, they bear two sons, fulfilling their aims to continue their father's lineage. God's justice is perfect and righteous, but His mercy is also evident in His warning to Lot and his family and the opportunity for repentance. Genesis 19 challenges us to reflect on the nature of sin, the consequences of disobedience, and the necessity of trusting in God's plan for the future.